Right. I see you guys have renamed yourself. Welcome everyone. Good evening. We'll start. It's 8:04. We'll just start regardless of whether or not we have other teams joining. I know like some of our friends, especially the ones in India, they actually are in the middle of a 10 days long festivities. So they're having like a sort of festivals over there in India. They will not be able to join, but Divya will be joining in the next one. I hope you already prepare your pen and paper to write notes or maybe to write questions anywhere that you have. So since we have, let me see who we have here. Hi, Siti, welcome. Since we have all Malaysian here, okay. Maybe you would like to share, not in the chat, or maybe you guys can just share very briefly. We just celebrated our 65th Independence Day. What does independence mean to you? Anyone want to start share first? Can just share a very simple answer, don't worry. If you could sum up like one word to explain independence to you, for you, what does independence mean to you? Yes. I will repeat my question. So the question, the same as the one on the screen. What does independence mean to you? Anyone can unmute and share. Or maybe you still want to put in the chat, Hong Chuan, Jinsan, Hema, and Aziza. Siti. Yeah, Siti. Exciting. Oh, Hong Chuan, Hema, Siti, your maybe one word to sum up what does independence mean to you? All right. Correct. Unity. Okay. All right. You can just drop off your answer. Hi, Shainas. Welcome. Welcome, Shainas. Siti, being able to express your mind freely. That's interesting. Hello, hello, Shainas. Welcome back.
Hello. How are you all?
Nice to see you again.
I'm very pleased to be here with you all today.
Yeah, we're pleased to have you back again. Also, Shahinas, right? We just started. So Malaysia has just recently celebrated their 65th Independence Day on 31st of August, just a few days ago. So we'd like to know, maybe you also can share, Shahinas, what does independence mean to you? Earlier on, Jinsan has shared independence means exciting, means unity to him. And Siti has shared independence to her means being able to express her mind freely. Shahinas, what does independence mean to you? Any thoughts? Or maybe
Just a minute. Give me a minute, please.
Yeah, sure. Hong Chuan, anything you want to share about this question? You're muted. You're muted.
If you can repeat your question, please.
So the question is, what does independence means to you?
Independence.
Yeah. Free, or maybe freedom. What does freedom mean to you?
It means a lot. Freedom is life.
Life.
I think when someone feels that, if I'm free, that or if I feel freedom, that's mean I can make more choices in my life. Can be more creative. I can choose when to do it.
Right. That's interesting.
Independence Day for countries is a lot of than for someone or individuals. Because independence is when my country or other country have the freedom to choose how to be ruled and how to act in their lives.
Right. That's such an interesting point of view. Thank you, Shainas. So Hong Chuan also have shared to her, independence means self-sufficient and she could cater for herself. And that's an interesting point of view as well. You guys have very interesting insight. Thank you so much. So let's start with our session tonight. So welcome to Global Teacher Conversation. I would like to relay our Zoom norms again. Number one, we'd appreciate it if you mute when you're not speaking so that our voices don't overlap. Number two, to be present. That means to switch on your video whenever possible. It is better to see the face of whom you're speaking to when having conversation. It makes the communication goes smoother and it makes you feel better. And of course, participate actively. Don't be shy. Ask questions and try to answer or give responses or reaction to friends as well. I would like to reiterate our GTC pillar principles. Number one is being respectful. Let's be mindful of how we speak to one another. We come from different background. We have different experiences and different skill set. So let's behave and communicate as how you would like other people to behave and communicate to you as well. Number two is be supportive. You give space and time for partners. We come from different fluency levels in English. Some maybe not as fluent, some maybe very fluent. So we give this space and time for partners to relay their thoughts, share their ideas and conversation as well. Of course, be participative, show interest, ask and answer questions throughout. I'd like to share with you guys the agenda for tonight. It's the same as always. We'll do a simple plenary activity next, and then we'll do a topic introduction followed by reflection 1 and breakout 1. Then there will be a member sharing today, and we'll do reflection 2 followed by breakout room 2, and then announcement for the time and closing. Right, so our plenary activity today is about a trivia. So I will show you guys on the screen a trivia. We will choose a category together. I can suggest, but if any one of you wants to choose for everyone, that's okay as well. I want to say take turn to answer a question, but I would like to change this a bit to everyone needs to unmute their mic here. So when you want to answer a question, you just shout out your name. Let's say Hong Chuan want to answer Hong Chuan, and then say your answer. Okay. And then we can check our answers together, and we will repeat steps 1, 2, 3 for another round. Let's see, we can do maybe 2 rounds of trivia. Okay. I would like to see all of you guys unmute first. That's the first step to our activity now. Okay, I see Jinsan already unmuted. Thank you, Jinsan. Thank you, Hong Chuan. Thank you, Shahinas. You're early. Yes, city as well. Hema is outside, so I understand. Hema. You can join in also. You can put in your answer in the chat box. Okay. All right. Let me see. Right. Right. Okay. Don't worry about being noisy. The whole point of our plenary activity is to be a little bit noisy today. Okay. So I'll show you the categories. Anyone can shout out first what category you want to play. I give you guys 3 seconds if there's no suggestion.
Can I recommend lifestyle?
Lifestyle. Okay, let's see. Lifestyle. All right. These are the teams for lifestyle. Which one you want to play?
Wow, since there are so many beautiful ladies over here, perhaps we may try beauty and health.
Beauty and health? Okay, thank you, Jinsan. Okay, I say we'll go with the easy question, okay? All right. If everyone's okay, you can say okay. Then I will proceed.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Easy question.
Okay.
Okay, let's take the 6th question. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, whoever want to answer can shout out their name. What is the best oil to cook with?
Ginseng.
Okay, Jinsan.
Olive oil.
Olive oil. Okay. Remember your answer. Okay, which procedure involves warm water flushing out of your colon? Whoever answers can shout out your name. Colonic flush. Is it breach? Is it vacuum or irrigation? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I'll just answer whatever, okay? Okay, what is skeletal photograph called?
CT.
Yeah, CT.
X-ray.
X-ray. Okay. D. All right. Mastopexy is the technical name for what cosmetic procedure? Nose job, tummy tuck, breast enlargement, or breast lift. Which one? 5, 4.
Ginseng.
Okay.
Breast lift.
Breast lift. Okay, let's see if you're right. Painful stones can form in which small organ? Heart, pancreas, gallbladder, liver.
CT. Gallbladder.
Gallbladder. Okay. Oh, so far only Siti and Jinsan are answering. Maybe we could hear from Hong Chuan and Chinas. How many pairs of ribs
Siti.
are? Yeah, Siti.
12.
12. Okay. Let's see. Wow. Okay, let's see. Olive oil was correct, Jinsan.
Thank you.
Okay, number 2, nobody answered. The answer was colonic irrigation. Skeletal photograph, you were correct. X-ray. Or mastopexy was breast lift. That was correct, Jinsan. Gallbladder was correct. How many pairs of ribs? Okay, so Siti got 3 correct. And Jinsan got 2 correct. Wow. Okay, let's try another one. I would like to try geography. So let's do Asia. Okay. Okay, I would like to hear answers from, let's do medium question. Shall we?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's play this one. Okay. The question, which Asian cities' names mean between rivers? Ulaanbaatar, Hanoi, Bangkok, Phnom Penh.
City, Bangkok.
City, Bangkok. Okay. You must be fast like City. Okay, by area. Which of these Asian nation is the largest? Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan. Shahina, why are you shaking your head?
This is a very hard question.
This is medium level question.
I know nothing about that.
You can try. Let's try. Let's just give whatever answer. Maybe you will be right. Who knows? I don't know the answer as well.
Maybe Kazakhstan. Maybe Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. Okay. Okay.
Maybe.
China said Kazakhstan. All right. Let's move on. Tokyo hosted the Summer Olympics in which year? 1960, 1968, 1964, or 1956? Hong Chuan. Hong Chuan, Jinsan City, Hema.
1968.
1968. Okay, Hong Chuan. Let's see if you're right. Which city was the summer capital of India during British
City,
rule?
Simla.
City, Simla. Okay, okay. All right. Oh, Jinsan. Why are you quiet? You're quiet now. Chittagong is the main port of which Asian country? Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, India, or Vietnam?
Jinsang, Bangladesh.
Jinsan, Bangladesh. Okay. I think we only have one more question. Malaysia. Then get independence from Britain in which year? 1955, 1957, 1951, or 1953?
Jinsang, 1957.
You sure? Are you sure? Okay.
1955.
Okay. Right. Which Asian city's name means between rivers? It's Hanoi.
It's wrong.
Hanoi. It's not Bangkok. All right. So city got one wrong. Okay. Which of these Asian nations is the largest? Kazakhstan is correct.
Just guessing.
Wow. So Tokyo hosted Summer Olympics in which year? 1964. 1964. Okay. Which city was the summer capital of India? Simla. Wow. Wow. Simla. Chittagong is the main port of Bangladesh. Jinsan was correct. Malaysia gained independence from Britain in the year of 1957. If Malaysian didn't answer this right, oh, they must be punished, I think.
This is a very nice information.
Right. So I just found out this trivia nerd online. So you can try get like many players online like quizzes or Kahoot, but then you have to pay. But if you play one player and show on the screen like me, then it's free to play. So as you can see, there are a lot of categories. There are 3 different levels: easy, medium, and hard. So you can also use this for your activities, your webinars, just like a say a warm up, and also for your classes as well. I just found it today, and I find this is really exciting because a lot of things I don't know. And so I didn't know Chittagong was in Bangladesh. I've heard about Simla, but I didn't know Simla was a port. So this is very interesting to me as well. So I will type in the chat. It's Trivia Nerd. You can look up for it online if you want to try it, okay? So let's go into our main business for today. We have done with our plenary activity. We have no new members, so we'll skip that. Okay, tonight we will talk about understanding the education system a bit more. We might have talked about each other, about how we are doing as educators in the classroom. We talk about the pandemic, but it will also be a little bit more helpful if we get to know the system that is being the framework of our education. It differs not only different by country, but also different by organization. For example, sometimes even your school, let's say school A, and another school, school B, have different system, have different practice, and a different way of working. So understanding why certain things are like what they are can be because of the system itself. I'll give an example. Maybe for some countries, the system is like a top-down approach. Like everything comes from the center. This center could mean anything. This center could also mean the Ministry of Education. And as you can see through the visual there, they have different layers. Like it goes to level 1, level 2, and then 3. And in real life, there might be a whole lot of a lot more layers until it reach to teachers or you, right? And some people got it very directly from the ministry. Some people get it like from other people. Or in some countries as well, some countries like, for example, maybe in the UK, some European country where they practice autonomous school, right? So they don't really have something that is approach top down, but rather they have their own autonomy to decide. They have their own authority to decide what they want to do, how they want to do things, and how they want to share information around in the system. So you see, as how the visual suggests, it's not something that is very level up to down, or it's not something that gets passed on and passed on and passed on. Instead, it gets merged together. So think about your own system, your own way of working in your organization, in your country. Is it more like visual A, the first visual, where everything comes from the top down? Or is it more of a merge system, like the second visual? So what we would like to do for our first breakout room is share which system applies to your country. And make sure you share points on at least the following. You can share more, of course. But number one, the body or organization that manage schools and teachers. Which body is this? What organization is this? And then who decides what to teach? And share as well. How does information are shared between teachers? It doesn't need to be directive. You can also share how information in terms of new ideas, pedagogy or teaching skills or strategies, classroom strategies. How are these information are shared between teachers, right? Right. I would like to give you guys 2 minutes just to soak up these points. Maybe make notes as well before I send you guys into breakout rooms. If you guys have any questions, then you can ask as well. Sure. So Jinsan requested that we go to the previous slide. Okay, and do you have any specific question about this part, Jinsan?
No, just want to capture the picture.
Okay, sure.
Okay, thanks.
All right, no problem. Let me see. Okay. Right, I'll give you guys 1.5 minutes. Yes, and it's okay, no problem. All right. 1.5 minutes is up. I will send you guys into breakout rooms. You have 20 minutes. No problem, no problem, Hema. Catch up with you next time, okay? I will open all rooms and see you guys after 20 minutes. Siti, you're muted. If you are talking, you are muted.
I'm trying to share, but wait, where is it? Why it doesn't come out with my
Can you go to share
on my
screen?
screen? Yeah,
You can go to share screen.
yeah, I did, but it doesn't come out in my screen.
Share screen, and then there's basic, advanced, or files. You can go to basic and choose which window you want to share. Do you see it?
Yeah, I saw basic. It doesn't show on my screen. The file that I want to open.
I see. Let me see.
Can you share? I think I should. Oh,
yeah. Hold on. Let me try and open that. I will open your slide for you, and you just let me know when.
okay. Yeah. Thank you very much.
No problem. Just need a little bit more time to open PowerPoint. Okay. I hope everyone's don't mind waiting. We need a little bit more time to load the page.
Wow, Jinsan, you are really great. Huh? After Manat, you are here. Jinsan.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah, dahsyat. Same as Hema.
Right, yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Right, this is yours, right? Okay,
Yes.
Siti. So the floor is yours. You have 10 minutes for your sharing. Yeah.
This is just a sharing about integrating a visual art in science subject. So I'm teaching science actually. Before that, let me introduce myself. I'm Siti. I'm teaching at SML Sen Kota Kinabalu. So my major is biology, but for the past 3 years, I have to teach a full science subject and also visual art. So from that one, I come up with the ideas how I'm going to integrate this visual art and science to become a STEAM, like what Atika said just now. Okay, next. Okay, so this is actually, so when we teach visual art, it's quite funny because this is what I learned. The teacher said if the student can draw a straight line, that means they can draw. So I'm not sure how correct is that, but what I do is actually, I'm using the art itself so that my student will be creating a model's video and then presenting everything by different color, even producing a flip art or also a pop art.
Siti, you're muted.
Sorry. Okay, next. Just play the video. Just play this video.
Okay.
Or the video just now.
Oh, I think it's loading. Right. So where's the video? This one? Okay.
Yes, that one. Hey, how come it look like that? Okay. This is just my student actually explaining about the respiratory system and also the transport system in the fish. So they're actually using two different color using the mini whiteboard. And okay, can we go to the next one? So this is my class actually.
Sure.
Okay, so the hands-on is actually the best approach. So as you can see here, this is when I do the carnival science on last month. So we did here is all the model done by the student, and I asked them to use color, and also some of the model over here is actually by using recycled material. So really integrating the art into science. And next. Next slide. Okay, and then this is my exhibition before. So we've done 2 exhibition already. All is actually done by the student. I'm just sitting there. Yeah, if people ask me, then I will explain. If not, then I let my student do the job. So it's quite easy for me. Okay, next. Okay, so this is one example of the flip art. So they're using art to present their ideas. So I'm just giving them a topic. Then after that, they need to figure out all the information of the topic. And I want them to present by using this method. So this one is actually becoming maybe a model for them. And then we can keep it in the class as well. Okay, next. Okay, this is actually a student. They actually cooperate and they collaborate through their teamwork. So my class is quite big. I have about 52. My minimum number is only 49. The rest is around 52 to 54 students in one class. So it's very crowded. It's very noisy. Okay, next. Okay, so this is an example also. We do a gallery walk. So I'm trying my best to do, yeah, really integrated it. So during this time, my class is actually open to any teachers to come and have a look on this work to ask the student. Since we actually in open room as well, because no wall, no boundary, so any teacher are free to come and visit us. Okay, next. Okay, so this is actually my noisy class. Maybe you can start playing the video, a short video on this one. See how noisy is it? Yeah, the second there. Okay. No. Yes. So any teacher can come to my class and be with my student anytime during my lesson. Okay, next one is okay, next. Okay, so this is actually I changed the game into a lesson. So I use what they love most, the game, to be their learning tool. So this is an example. And then in order to control the work, in order to ensure that my student to be focused, I actually prepare a template so that they know what they need to answer or do. So maybe you can have a look on the example of one of my students doing it. Okay, so they're using Minecraft to do the project. So this is all about cell. So they talk about mitochondria, what are the things. Actually, I don't mind if they copy the procedure from the YouTube or any other part, but I always ask them not to use a voiceover. That means they need to expand by themselves. And we also have a presentation after the class, and then the student need to answer questions from their friends and maybe from teachers as well. Okay, next. Okay, So you can see here is actually, I also use woodwork quizzes for reinforcement activity. I allowed my student to bring their gadget on a certain day with permission, but actually I don't ask them to keep the gadget in their class. So I will collect it and only give it them during their lesson time. So you can try to see the video, a short video, the small one. Actually, this is fun because the student really study, because I make it into competition and the winner will get the reward. So they enjoy it. And after that, they need to do the presentation again. So maybe in terms of preparation, the lesson will be quite hard, but the outcome is very good. Okay, next. Okay, so this is another class. I teach 4 classes altogether. So this is another class as well. So they are producing the small notebook. So this is actually one of the slide is about video. When I using a video as part of my teaching tools as well. You can try to click that on the left side. Yeah. So during this time, they're actually paying attention on the video, and after that, I will come up with a question, and they need to complete it. So they need to stay focused. Okay, next slide. Okay, this is also another class. So they actually present their work. This is one of I assume this is actually one of a very good video, because she won international competition in Canada by using this video, the classification of organism. It's very simple, but it's very good. So the student did this in the group, and then after that they present it to the class, and other student will ask question about it. So it take long time to prepare, but actually when they complete the work, they enjoy it very much, and they are selected to be used in a science fair. So they're quite happy with that thing. So it's motivate them to do more. Okay, maybe that will be the end slide, I think. I can't remember. Okay, yeah. So guys, so that's it of my sharing today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Siti, for that very interesting approach to science, especially using visual arts for science and mathematics. I've always found it that every knowledge that we have are actually interconnected somehow, that we should not segregate. Like, you will not even be able to separate language, for that matter, from science and maths, because how do you convey the message of what problems you want to solve unless you use language, right?
Yes.
So yeah, we would love to hear more from you in the future, and from other people's also. We have Anne here, we have Hamuchuan, Jinsan, Vivian. You can absolutely sign up, or just let me know if you want to do your sharing. Cannot wait to hear from Vivian about her girls initiative, right? All right. So thank you so much, Siti, for that very insightful sharing. Let's go back to our activity. So now that you've heard from Siti, let's go back to our topic of discussion for tonight, right? So you have listened to your friends, to other members just now in your breakout rooms, about what system that they adopt, who actually decides what to teach, and how teachers actually share information or share ideas around. Let's reflect on these following points. Right? Number one, benefits of your country's or your organization system framework. How does it benefit you? Was it good? How? And number two, what do you think can be better for you, for the organization or the country, the framework that you are acclaimed to? Number three, which of other country or which of other organization practice you would like to see happening in your own? I will give you guys about 2 minutes to soak this out, take notes or start your own notes before I send you guys into breakout rooms. All right, it's now 9:10. We will do a 15 minutes second conversation, not 20 minutes, yeah, 15 minutes. Since we have 5 of us here, 5 of you, so maybe we can have the discussion here instead of a breakout room. Otherwise, 2 of you will be very lonely there, right? Okay, so I'll mute myself and you guys can unmute yourself and start the second conversation. You guys have 15 minutes. I'll be watching the time for you.
Yes, Jinsan, start.
Okay, all right. Thanks. Thanks, Anne, for giving me this pleasure to start first. Okay. So, okay, so
Miss hearing your voice.
oh, sorry. Is it audible now?
No, miss hearing your voice for so
Oh,
many.
yeah, thank you so much. Me too. It's a long time didn't hear from you.
God.
Okay, after the last meeting. Okay, so just now we get the chance to discuss with Vivian from Kenya. Okay, and surprisingly, we realized that actually our I think Malaysia and Kenya, our organization system framework basically is the same from up to bottom. Okay, so from my point of opinion, I think the
Oh.
benefit is very systematic. Okay, the first one, and then second thing is very easy to refer to the Ministry of Education, since all the school are following the same system. If let's say the school having any problems, okay, so no matter the principal, the assistant, or the deputy, they may always refer to other school. Yeah, so I think this is a benefit from my side. So maybe I pass the floor to Hong Chuan. Maybe Hong Chuan would like to reflect on the first question.
Thank you, Jinsan. Okay, actually, I also have the same opinion. Okay, the systematic, yeah, more systematic and then more consistent. So then the school will give especially the new teacher a small target so that they have the one target, they know how to do, what to do, they won't feel is blank, totally don't know what to do. For me, I think this one is more better, but I wish we can learn from the West country more. Okay, now we start the project-based learning already. But if let's say we have an outing for the students, it's more better. But this one in Malaysia, we still haven't started yet. Okay, I think that one is more fun. They do the more big budget and then go another place, maybe in the same state or different state. Okay, that's all from me. Okay, maybe we can hear from Vivian.
Hi, Vivian, you're muted. Would you like to reflect on the first question?
On the first question, the first question was the benefits of?
Yes, correct.
The benefits I get from school, the education system.
From the system from up to bottom that you mentioned just now, do you still remember?
Yes. So the benefits that are there from up to bottom, actually in terms of funding, usually it has to come from up to bottom, from the ministry, from the government, from the ministry down to the school. So I think that is the benefit we get. Like in our secondary school, they are free. I mean, it's a free secondary education system in Kenya. So the benefit we get in that it is being managed from up to bottom is the funding, because in most cases in the rural parts, some students are not even able, or parents are not even able to pay school fees for their children. So when we have it from up to bottom, at least there is that equality in terms of finances, in terms of how the school program should run. At least there is no single child who will be sent home for school fees because the government has catered for it. So I think that is the benefit. And another benefit is the teachers are just government employed, no contract. At least that one now puts up the balance in terms of beyond the chalkboard, the teacher stability. Actually, we need to be stable to impart knowledge to the learners. So I think in terms of the funding.
All right. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Vivian, regarding the funding. Totally agree with that. And thank you so much to Siti respond on very good, okay, and very better in terms of controlling or maybe managing it. All right. So, Anne, okay, don't switch off your video first, okay? Anything to add on for the first question?
Actually, that's why I was wondering, what was it? What was the question?
The question is benefits of your country's or organization system framework.
Okay. I feel that the organization top down. So in any way, also we are, we have our directions from the upper, from Kementerian, from the ministry, and then from to the office or the district office, and then to schools. And then at the same time, we also have any kind of new projects or programs or new systems. We go through that way also from top down. And then like the, what you call that, the school-based assessment, they call it petaksiran bilik darjah, what you call it, the classroom assessments. So everything is organized from the top, and it goes channeled to the schools. I think it's so far it's going on very well, but at the same time, we are like juggling, because this is the first, second year after the pandemic. We are like without the sixth grade exam, which is the you call it as the Malaysian UPSR. So that's no longer practice anymore because of the new system. We have to follow following the classroom assessments. So it's a bit tough, and parents are also having a difficulty in grasping that as the assessment, because usually we will come up with all the grades system. So that in that part, I think it's still in the process. So we are still getting it more stabilized in that sense of imparting it to the parents. So that's all from my side.
Sure. Thanks again, Anne, okay, for sharing about on that. Okay, totally agree. I believe that most of the teachers, they need to get some time to get used with the classroom assessment. Somehow there are a lot of the subjects they are teaching, a lot of classroom, definitely in terms of burden. Okay, yeah, so totally need some time to how to say it, to get used with that. Okay, so I think indirectly Hong Chuan already shared the question, shared the answer for the second and third as well,
Yes.
because he said
Yeah.
that in terms of the problem based learning, okay,
Yeah.
I agree, especially there's two words I would like to share about authority, and the second thing is about empowerment. Yeah, so if let's say from up to bottom, maybe some of the authority we as a teacher we don't have it, because everything we need to obey, we need to listen, we need to follow all those of instructions from the upper part, okay? But if we could realize that if it is in the horizontal part, okay, so maybe certain part of the things, teachers, we could make our own decisions, we could negotiate, we could discuss with our peers, our management as well. Okay, so let's move to Vivian or maybe Siti. Okay, maybe you would like to respond on the second or the third questions.
Okay, so actually I agree with just now. If you said which one do you think can be better, maybe on the positive side, funding is very important. Yes, empowerment, yeah, I agree with that thing. But on the other side, maybe we become kind of a rigid. That is what I think. Actually, being teacher in Malaysia, we in the world is actually the second being respected after China. So China is the first one, we are the second, and I can't remember the third. What I'm saying is actually the benefit that we get as a teacher in this organization is second in the world. So, but when it comes into, because we are exam oriented, so even though we did the PBD, the classroom assessment, we still need to do the subject which lead into the exam itself, the result itself. And that is actually the key performance indicator for all the teachers here, isn't it? That is what I think about it.
All right. Thanks, Siti. And back to Vivian. Would you like to share your point of view in terms of the context of Kenya?
Yeah, when we talk about the top-bottom issue, I think there are benefits there, yes, but at some point, the way City said, it is rigid. Sometimes there's something that you can't do, you have to consult from top, and sometimes it takes a lot of time. For example, if you want to hold maybe some a practical session for a STEM related field, you have to consult, because you cannot just have the students, maybe you're doing a practical and then you don't have the funds. And in Kenya, it takes a lot of time. And in that way, the syllabus coverage takes long to be covered. So at that point of rigidness, and then according to the, like now in a school setup, we have the principal, deputy, DOS, we have HODs, and then now the classroom teachers. If you are a classroom teacher, maybe there's something you need for the learners, you have to consult the HOD. The HOD goes to the deputy, or the DOS, the Dean of Studies goes to the principal. By the time the principal approves that thing, already maybe time has elapsed. So I think that is something that we need maybe to be improved on that. And the third question was which of other country organization practice you'd like to see happening in your own. Maybe it's the teachers, the classroom teachers, to be empowered more. I don't know about Malaysia, but to be empowered more at least. Yeah.
All right, all right. Okay, thanks, Vivian, on that. Okay, let's back to Hong Chuan. I think Hong Chuan is still there. Oh, I think I think she's no longer with us. Okay, no worry. Let's back to our Anne. Okay, Anne, would you like to share some of your point of view in terms of the empowerment, the authority, okay, from as a teacher, as an educator? Yes.
Empowerment. I mean, I really like the practices which I mean Japan, you know, the style of teaching and their practices and their way of organizing, you know, especially their project based and everything. So probably just uh, in that context lah, I'm quite interested and learning, want to know more about this, what you call that PLC, that how they, you know, because their way of, the lesson study itself is very good. You know, really want to go deeper in that. I'm still learning and still want to learn. I still want to know how they really do the lesson study. So, yeah, that's all.
Yes, totally agree with the PLC and hope really looking forward to hear more sharing session from the educators from Japan. Yeah, especially when the context different.
Yeah. And their
Maybe,
lesson study.
yes, totally agree on that. Okay, so let's pass back to our lovely host today, Atika, okay, for ending this session. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for participating in the discussion just now. As I always mentioned, I always get something new whenever I'm even when I'm in the background, just listening to you guys do the sharing. There's always something new to learn from you guys. This is amazing. Let's keep this up for the upcoming sessions as well. Right. So we've done two breakout discussion and sharing today. Just a little bit of an announcement. Our fourth GTC session will happen the next 2 weeks as scheduled on the 17th of September, 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. on Zoom. You can look out for FB update, not FB, email updates, as we have been scheduling email out to remind you guys. Also, we have all sharing space speakers fixed for September. If you'd like to do your sharing, we can schedule yours in October onwards. Okay, so you can either write email to GTC, or you can just let me know that you would like to share. Then I can help schedule you into one of the sessions. All right, so share your reflection and connect with us. You can just quickly scan the QR code or use the link tiny.1/GTC22 for tonight's session. Also, when you guys do your post on Facebook, you can tag us Global Teacher Conversation as well, so we can reshare your post later. Okay. I will give a little bit more time if you like to scan the QR codes.
Hang on.
Sure, no problem, and I'll wait for you. Let me know when you're done, okay?
Okay, madam.
Cool, good. Very good. All right. So let's do a photo time, everyone. Let's take photos. Siti, can you switch on your video? Is that possible? Hi. Okay, okay. All right. Smile, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. All right. That's it for tonight, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Looking forward to see you guys in the next session. Remember, 17th of September in another 2 weeks. Same day, same time. Thank you so much, everyone. Good night.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Uh,